Hello, fellow hunters! We are back with another set of top-notch quotes from Solo Leveling. These quotes will inspire you, they will make you think, and some of them will make you question reality. So, without further ado, let's get started. Number 10. The weak become stronger by relying on the strong, but the strong become weak by relying on the weak. This is one of the many life quotes that you can find in Solo Leveling. It is spoken by the ruthless and merciless Queen of the North, the Ice Queen herself, who is arguably the strongest hunter in the entire world. Her ruthlessness and mercilessness come from her pride and confidence in her abilities. She doesn't need to rely on anyone to be strong, and she despises those who do. Although she may seem like a cold and heartless person, she is actually quite the opposite. She is fiercely protective of those she cares about and would do anything to keep them safe. Number 9. Trash is still trash even if you pick it up. Even if someone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth, they will eventually be judged by their abilities. No matter how much potential someone has, if they don't put in the effort to develop their abilities, they will never reach their true potential. Sung Jin-woo was looked down upon by almost everyone in the beginning of the manhwa for being the weakest S-rank hunter, but he didn't let this get him down. Instead, he used it as motivation to become stronger. And in the end, it was his hard work and determination that led him to becoming the strongest hunter in the world. Number 8. If you can't beat me, then become stronger. Simple as that. This quote is spoken by Go-gun, who is arguably the second strongest character in the series, only being surpassed by the protagonist Sung Jin-woo. He is a true rival to Jin-woo, someone who can match him in terms of strength and skill. Unlike Jin-woo, Go-hun doesn't have any special abilities or powers, but what he lacks in abilities, he makes up for in determination and willpower. He is constantly pushing himself to become stronger, and he refuses to give up no matter how difficult the situation may seem. His determination is what allows him to keep up with Jin-woo, even though he is weaker than him. Number 7. Every time you feel like giving up, remember you are not the only one who wants to kill the boss. There is also a shadow that wants to kill you too. You have to keep going because if you stop, then the shadow will overtake you. This is a very motivational quote that is spoken by the protagonist of the series, Sung Jin-woo. It is during a moment when he is feeling weak and exhausted and wants to give up, but he knows that he can't, because there is something far more powerful than him that wants him dead. This drives him to push forward and fight despite his exhaustion. This is a great reminder that no matter how difficult things may seem, we should never give up because there is always something worse than our current situation. Number 6. If you want to live a peaceful life, then you must live prepared for war. This quote is spoken by one of the main antagonists of the series, the Demon King, Bellion. Despite being an antagonist, he is actually a very wise and intelligent person. He knows that in order to survive in this world, you must always be prepared for the worst. Even if you desire nothing more than peace, you must still be prepared to fight because there will always be someone or something that wants to take it away from you. This is why he has spent his entire life preparing for war, even though he never wanted to fight anyone. In the end, however, he learns the error of his ways and realizes that there is more to life than just war and destruction. Number 5. Your abilities are determined by your job. This is a very interesting quote that is spoken by one of the main characters in the series, Cha-had. It is during a moment when Jin-woo is trying to figure out what his next move should be. Chad tells him that his abilities are determined by his job, meaning that if he wants to become stronger, he needs to find a way to increase the level of his job. This leads Jin-woo to start hunting shadows in order to gain experience points and increase his job level. This is a great reminder that our abilities are often limited by the roles or jobs that we are confined to. Sometimes we need to break out of our comfort zones and take risks in order to truly reach our potential. No. 4. Even the strongest man in the world is afraid of losing his loved ones. This is a very powerful quote that is spoken by one of the supporting characters in the series, Thomas Andre. It is during a moment when Jin-woo is feeling down after suffering a major loss. Thomas reminds him that even the strongest person in the world is capable of feeling pain and sadness. No one is immune to the pain of losing someone they care about. This is a great reminder that no matter how strong or successful we may become, we should never forget the importance of human connection and empathy. Numbers 3. The harder you work, the luckier you get. This is a simple yet very profound quote that is spoken by one of the mentors of the protagonist, Choi Jong-in. It is during a moment when Jinwoo is feeling discouraged because he feels like he is not getting anywhere. Choi reminds him that hard work is the only thing that will truly lead to success. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. This is a great reminder that success in life is often the result of hard work and preparation, rather than just luck. Number 2, do not underestimate your enemy. No matter how weak they may seem, they may be hiding their strength. This is a very important lesson that is learned by one of the main characters, Park Jong-ho. In the beginning of the series, he is a confident and arrogant S-rank hunter who believes that he is the strongest person in the world. However, he soon learns that this is not the case when he encounters a shadow that he believes to be weak. The shadow ends up defeating him easily, which shocks and humbles him. This is a great reminder that we should never underestimate our enemies and that we should always be aware of our own weaknesses. And finally, at number 1, we have: the strongest person in the world is not the one with the most power, but the one with the strongest will. This is the most iconic and profound quote from the entire series, and it is spoken by the protagonist, Sung Jin-woo. It is during a moment when he is facing off against the most powerful enemy in the series, Bellion. Despite Bellion's overwhelming power, Jin-woo refuses to give up. He uses his willpower and determination to push through and defeat Bellion. This shows that the true measure of strength is not physical power, but mental fortitude. This is a great reminder that no matter how difficult things may seem, we should never give up and that our will to survive and protect what we care about is the strongest force of all. So that wraps up our list of the top 10 best solo leveling quotes. Let us know in the comments below which quote is your favorite and why. Thank you for watching. Until next time.